The Spokane Union Day celebration here on the Spokane Indian Reservation. Look at Washington, Labor Day weekend. So ladies and gentlemen, we have our young people, we have our drum, we have our song, we have everything that got us here today with us at this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in a good place, good feeling, good spirit. The creation stories continue with everything that we have within us and about us. Our elders that sit with us, our mothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, our children, our grandchildren. It's a continuous journey handed from one generation to the next, and that's why we're here today. We have our young people carrying the Eagle Staff and the flags. We have our royalty carrying the honor of their tribe and their powwow. And the function that they serve is to get the word out to each and every one of us of how proud they are to represent us as a people, us as a group of people, us as a nation. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our flag bearers, Eagle Staff carrier, and our royalty. They do us proud. Thank you, young people, for being here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right behind our royalty, we have our straight-up stovepipe war bonnets as well as our two-style, plain-style war bonnets. Leading the war bonnets, ladies and gentlemen, we have Stephen Small Salmon. Behind him, we have Lenny Friedlander. Following Lenny Friedlander, we have Kenny McClure. Following Kenny McClure, we have Mel. Behind him we have Philip Paul. Behind him we have Gary Green, and behind him we have Stan Green. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our stovepipe headdresses as well as our plain-style headdresses. They carry the honor and tradition and the stories behind these headdresses passed down from generation to generation. And behind them, ladies and gentlemen, we have our junior categories. We have the young boys, the young men, the traditional dancers, the fancy dancers, the following our junior and our teen and our tiny tot categories, we have our golden age ladies, our great-grandmothers, our grandmothers, our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, our granddaughters, where they fill each of these roles, ladies and gentlemen, in their walk and their dance through life. And they bring such a beautiful strength and power to our homes and to our families. And they are the glue that keeps us together. Let's give it up for the golden age ladies, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at the beautiful colors, the beautiful people that we have out here on the floor. And if you want to look at the richness of what they bring into this circle, look at the color, look at the design, look at the geometric, look at everything that they carry. For each one of those has a story behind it. Each one of those colors, designs, has a meaning and a purpose behind it. And no doubt for each of these dancers out here, it carries back to one generation, to the next, and they are going to hand this to their children, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren. So our existence continues just as it did for our ancestors, it does for us today. And I know there's going to be a time in the future years ahead they will be talking about us as their ancestors, what we brought to them. So ladies and gentlemen, with you here, with all of us standing together, our history continues. And we all thank you. And we have our traditional dancers, ladies, our traditional adults, the buckskin, the short fringe, the long fringe, the applique, the cloth dress, the southern style, the northern style, the basket hats. We have it all. It's beautiful, and it's happening right here. And we have our jingle dress dancers, the medicine dance. The sound of the jingles brings a healing. The sound of the jingles bring an understanding that we have our dreams and we are told through the Spirit how to take care of one another and how to take care of ourselves. So the traditional and the jingle, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause as they continue the style of dance